ultimately, notwithstanding the very lucid and learned and honest arguments by my very learned friends to my right, this petition is about numbers. It is ultimately about numbers. The petitioners have tried to argue every other point except numbers. I will be demonstrating to you, my lady, my lords, in a short while, that we conducted a proper, fair, constitutional, legal, impartial election. My learned friend, Mr. Kamau Karori, will follow me, and he will get back to the parameters that you have set. Mr. Eric Gumbo will talk about, that's Mr. Karori will answer, and this is very important, my lords. We do not want to waste our 3 hours perambulating around every conceivable issue in this petition. We will be answering the questions you asked us. Mr. Kamau Karori will answer question 4, 6, and 8. And that will be a submission about the electoral process. My learned colleague, Eric Gumbo, will answer question 1, 2, and 3, and that's about the technology. My learned friend, Mr. Mahat Somane, will answer question 3, 4, 5, 7, and 8. And I do not want to belittle the rest of our effort, but that is the man who will explain that numbers don't lie, that numbers speak for themselves. Mr. Abdikadir Mohammed, Senior Counsel, will address you on the burden of proof and the standard of proof and whether the reliefs sought by the petitioners can be granted in this matter. If we still have time, as we hope we shall, Dr. Mutumbwa and Peter Wanyama will address you on this issue that seems to be in the fridges, but in our view, totally inconsequential, of the KPMG report and the alleged problems with the voter registrar. Let me start by saying, my lords, you have been urged by several counsel who have spoken before me to find that this election was irretrievably flawed. That from the word go, one counsel said, and I quote, everything that could go wrong went wrong. If that be true, and we deny that that is true, then it would mean that everything from voter registration, voter education, procurement, nomination, voting, counting, tallying, verification, and declaration was totally flawed. What would be the consequence of that? First of all, and I say this with the most tremendous respect, first of all, you have been addressed by counsel of great eminence, including my learned senior, James Orengo, my learned junior, Professor Tom Ojienda. In this court,